Melody, may I have a word with you? Sure, Lydia. How can I help you? Are you doing a good job of cleaning? Yes, I'm doing a good job. I'm good at cleaning, so I'm doing my best. You think you're doing a good job? Your cleaning is messy and not good at all. There is always dust somewhere. Is that so? Well, I'll try to be more careful. I don't trust you. You are a useless daughter-in-law. You don't have to say that. And your cooking is terrible. What was that flavorless stew? Are you making fun of us for being old? Of course not. I'll be careful next time I bring you a dish. Even if you say that, it will probably taste the same again anyway. Well, what you say is always so harsh. Really? Isn't that natural for a mother-in-law? Oh yes, I remember now. You were like that at your wedding. What? The wedding? Was there a problem? When I saw you in your dress, I thought you were an ugly bride. I couldn't stop laughing. That's terrible. And that was a long time ago. Your parents are country bumpkins too, and they're nothing but an embarrassment. Your parents are useless too. Please stop saying bad things about my parents. You have no right to say that. Because it's true, so I can't help it. Even your parents' house smells bad that I can't stand to be there. I am grateful to my parents. Really, please stop talking like that. You talk so much about good things, but you're so useless in everything. I don't understand. You're really cheeky. Anyway, I'd like you to take care of the shopping. Huh? Shopping? What should I buy? Vegetables, fruits, and milk. And don't forget my favorite snacks. Oh, I'm worried that you might forget, so I'll write you a list. I'll be traveling by bus, so please avoid heavy things. Huh? Why should I take orders from you? No, I didn't mean to tell you what to do. It's just that it's hard to carry heavy things when going shopping by bus. It's none of my business. You are my daughter-in-law, so you should listen to what I say. Okay. You are so useless with all your excuses. Don't you ever disobey me. Do you think you're allowed to do that? I don't intend to disobey you. Just please understand that there are some things that are realistically difficult. You say that, but really you just want to make things easier, don't you? You are a useless daughter-in-law. That is not true. I'm doing my best for you and my husband, Paul. Then do it better. There are too many things to rush into. I understand. I'll be careful. If you don't do your best, my son would be in trouble. Yes. Hey, Melody. I have a favor to ask you. I won't take no for an answer. You're my daughter-in-law, so you'd better do what I say. I have a bad feeling about this. See? You say unnecessary things again. You're always saying too much. You need to be a little more modest. Okay. I want to travel with my family, so you make the reservations and everything. Why should I make the reservations? You're so picky. All you have to do is say yes. Yes. Just say it once. You told me to say it yourself. You really are a cocky person, aren't you? Are you saying you don't listen to your mother-in-law? It's not that I don't want to listen to you or that you're not worth listening to. I have something important to tell you. Listen to me carefully. What is it? My husband has retired, and I'm thinking of going on a trip abroad. Please give him all the care you can. Well then, bye. Wait. I haven't finished yet. Will it take longer? I'm in the middle of making dinner. It's kind of lonely going with just the two of us, isn't it? So I've decided to invite Paul and you and my daughter and her husband, Ashley and Todd too. By the way, where? I'm thinking somewhere around Italy or France. Ashley has 2 children, so a total of 8 people will be traveling. That's quite a large group, isn't it? That's right. But isn't it nice to be lively? By the way, are you splitting the cost of the trip? Of course! We'll pay for it ourselves. That's good to hear. You can go your separate ways once you get there. You and Paul should relax once in a while. Why are you being nice all of a sudden? It's so rare to hear you speak so kindly to me. I don't want to go to France and argue with you. Lydia. What? You're finally human, aren't you? Huh? You were a monster who could only bully me until now. But you've grown so much. I'm so impressed. I'm going to stop talking to you on the trip if you keep talking like that. No. Wait a minute. If you want to go, you make the plane and hotel reservations. Does that mean you want me to make all the arrangements? Yes, that's right. It's cheaper for you to do it than going through a travel agent. But Lydia, I'm busy too. You're a housewife, so you have time. That's not true. I have a lot of housework to do. You keep making excuses. You really are a useless daughter-in-law. I understand. I'll do it. But in return, I'd like you to be a little more grateful. Grateful? Don't ask me for that. It's your duty. It's hard when you say it's my duty, but understood. Yes, that's fine. All you have to do is listen to what I say. Okay, Lydia. Let me know if you have any further instructions. You're getting a little witty, aren't you? Well, you'll have to do your duty at least. Okay, I'll do it. Well, I'd better decide the time of the flight and which hotel to stay. Of course. I didn't expect you to be so efficient, by the way. I do it when I have to. I'm not saying I approve of it. I'm just making sure you're doing what I say. Still, it means I'm being a little helpful, doesn't it? It means that, thanks to you, I'm growing up a little bit. That's good, but it's still not enough. When you put it like that, it's still too much of a load for me. It's you who wants to go on a trip. I think it would be better if you did it yourself so that you would keep yourself busy. I don't need that. I just want to have fun. Then why don't you let your daughter do it? Why should I bother with Ashley when I have you? Do you have a disease that will kill you if you don't use me or something? Huh? Just like a tuna that keeps swimming, since they would die once they stop swimming, you can't stop using me. Okay. I'll change the display name on WhatsApp to Tuna. Stop it. I wonder how much this trip costs. Don't worry about the money. So my husband and I will be in business, and you guys will be in the economy. That's not fair. It's a trip to honor my husband, so it's only natural. Well, I guess the travel expenses would be huge, but I guess I don't have a choice. You're too young to be in business. What should I do with the money? You pay it first. I'll pay you back when we get back. I have a bad feeling about this. I'll pay you back when my husband gets his severance package. I've never owed you guys any money. Well, that's true. Please pick up some tourist attractions. I want to get around without wasting time. You do it yourself, you scumbag. Huh? Oops. My phone seems to be broken. If you don't fix it properly, it will be inconvenient when you go abroad. Yes, Lydia, planning a trip is a lot of work, isn't it? You're a housewife. You have plenty of time, don't you? That may be true, but there are so many other things to do. You keep making excuses. You're useless, really. I'm sorry, but a little help would be great. Help? Why should I help you? Okay, I understand. Also, think about how we're going to get around there. Cabs are expensive, so arrange to use public transportation. Understood, but I'm a little nervous because of the language barrier. Can't you even think about that? You're really unreliable. Sorry. Also, you should make reservations for meals at tourist spots. There are a lot of tourists, so it would be a problem if you don't have a reservation. I understand, but I don't know what you like, so could you tell me? You're asking me so many detailed questions. Ugh, it's so annoying. I'll leave everything to you, so do it yourself. I understand. Please think carefully and make arrangements so that I don't have to complain. I'll plan it so that you will be satisfied. If you do it right, we'll be able to enjoy ourselves with peace of mind. That's right. It's your husband's retirement gift, so I'll do my best. Oh, and... What's more? I want to do some shopping there, not just sightseeing. You check out the best place, all right? Yes, but local shopping information can be a bit difficult to find. You can't even do that? You're no help after all. I prefer luxury brand stores and the place where you can buy local products. I'll see what I can do. Also, check the crowds at the tourist attractions. If it's too crowded, we'll be tired. Okay. You really can't do anything without being told. I'm sorry. Do it right. If you do it right, we'll be able to enjoy ourselves without worries. Lydia, I'm waiting for you at the airport, but there's no one here. Where are you? Please tell me where you are. I'll be right there. What is it now? Huh? We're about to board. They said the time would be delayed 2 hours for aircraft maintenance. I went home to pick up your stuff that you forgot. There's no maintenance. We're leaving on time. What are you talking about? Did you do this on purpose? Yes, I did. How does it feel to be left alone at the airport? Traveling abroad is for family only, so go clean up the house until we get back home. What about your husband? Not worried? Not at all. Ashley's husband, Todd, isn't coming either, and she's happy that it's just the four of us. What? You left Todd too? Then what about their children? I left them behind using the same trick. You can't go sightseeing if you have kids, you know. They have a father, so they'll be fine. I see Todd over there with his children. Oh, they're there? Why don't you go home with them? Poor thing. Even from a distance, I can see they're lost. Todd and you are both strangers. I don't want to be bothered with you guys on vacation. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh? I'm fine. Just take Todd and the children with you. The kids are crying because they want to fly. Don't be stupid. If I take them, why the hell I plan to leave them? Did you have me book them from the beginning with the intention of doing this? No, it just happened. Isn't Ashley mad at you? I don't think she'd enjoy going abroad without her children. She's just happy to be able to have Todd to look after the kids. Huh? She's just like you after all? It's natural. I just met up with Todd. The kids are still crying. Do you think nothing of it when you know that? Nothing at all. Kids cry and they'll stop crying eventually. People who have never had a baby don't understand that.
Lydia, is that really for the children's benefit?
What do you know? Would you please stay out of me and my daughter's parenting?
But it hurts my heart to see the children crying so much.
Heartbreaking? It's not your concern.
As a family, isn't it natural to think about how children feel?
I know my family best. It's none of your business.
But your way is too much.
You have no right to criticize my parenting.
Fine, but please think a little more about the children.
You're really cheeky, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I just want them to be happy.
Children have every right to cry. Adults don't need to be pushed around by them.
That's terrible.
I don't want to hear any more of your opinions.
I understand. I won't say any more, but I will tell Todd about this.
Suit yourself. I feel great about harassing you.
I see.
I don't need you to tell me what to do.
Okay. Well then, feel free to enjoy yourself.
How are you doing? It's a beautiful sunny day here in Paris. The Eiffel Tower looks so beautiful against the blue sky. It's the perfect view for me. Wow.
Hey, do you know what time it is? It's the middle of the night here, and I'm exhausted. So please stop texting.
I don't care if you're whining about it. Oh, have you guys gone anywhere since then?
We went to an amusement park to let the kids have some fun.
You're so happy to see a fake castle, aren't you? But we can see a real castle here.
I wish you would get lost there.
I don't care what you say. It doesn't bother me one bit.
Oh, really? Then just go ahead and enjoy your stay.
I don't mind the way you're talking to me either. Just being in France makes me feel at peace.
I see. Then I don't have to say anything.
Nope.
Dumbass.
That doesn't bother me at all.
You're ugly, fat old lady.
Well, I guess I can forgive that.
Boring. I'm going to bed. I hope you get back home safely.
Of course I will.
Just one question. How much cash do you have on you?
You paid for the flight and the hotel, so I have $1,500 in cash. The rest will be paid with the credit card you gave to Paul.
I canceled everything.
Huh?
How does it feel to be betrayed by someone?
What?
It's hard to comprehend at first. I know what it's like to be betrayed.
What are you talking about?
It would have been cheaper to take a round trip, but I didn't want to be pressed for time. You were the one who said you'd leave when you wanted to leave.
Yeah, but...
That's why I only booked a one-way trip.
Huh?
I canceled all the hotels you're going to check in now.
What the hell are you doing?
I stopped Paul's credit card too.
Why would you do that? That's terrible.
He called me from the plane and said, I'm going to buy a cheap souvenir for you, so please forgive me. When I saw that, my anger peaked.
But that doesn't mean you have to cancel everything.
I could have taken the plane without the ticket if I wanted to, but I didn't want to travel with you guys, so I decided to stay.
Is that so?
I was also shocked when Ashley texted Todd. She said, think of it as doing me a favor as my husband, and good luck with the children.
Todd is the one with children, so what's wrong with that?
You know, if she wanted to go with only her family, she should have said so from the beginning. I'm just saying, was it really necessary to leave them at the airport and break her children's heart?
Okay, I'll take you somewhere else next time. Just make the reservation again.
I'm not going on vacation with you people. Todd and I have decided to get a divorce because we're both fed up with this whole thing.
Divorce?
That's not all. It's because of all the things that has accumulated up to now.
But we're family. It's not that easy to get a divorce.
Because we are family, trust is important. You guys betrayed that trust.
That's not.
This is not the end. We're going to start a new life.
Why are you so cold?
Because you treated us coldly.
But we were also taking care of you guys as family.
But we have not seen that kind of feelings of yours. From now on, we will put our own happiness first.
Just because of this one thing?
Huh? We're being treated like a servant in a family. There's no way we can be a family from now on.
Don't say that. Let's get along.
What kind of nerve do you have to be able to say that?
Neither my husband nor I have a credit card. We're both cash drivers. Paul was the only one we could count on.
Your daughter at least has a credit card.
She was afraid of theft, so she only brought a card with a $1,000 limit.
That's $2,500 in total. Cheap tickets are hard to get.
Are you saying I have to come home right after I got here?
You don't have money to stay in a hotel, so do you have another choice?
That's why I'm asking you.
I ask you too. I ask you to take the kids with you.
That was...
You don't listen to other people's requests, but you insist on your own? You think you can get your own way all the time?
But I really wanted to go sightseeing. I'm on vacation.
If you want to see the sights so badly, why don't you do it yourself?
If you had helped me, none of this would have happened.
Me? Help you? Don't put your responsibility on me.
But aren't we a family? It's normal to help each other.
To help each other, we need to trust each other, right? You betrayed that.
Melody, I was wrong. I was only born a few decades earlier than you, but I acted high and mighty and said many terrible things.
Well.
From now on, I will change my mind and treat you like a real family.
No. Even if you say it nicely, it's no good.
What should I do then?
I don't know.
I came all the way here, and now I'm going home without doing anything?
Well, you'll have a hell of a time when you get back.
What?
I didn't tell you because I thought the time would eventually come. But now is a good time to push you into a corner. So I'm going to say it.
What is it?
Your husband, when he gets his retirement money, he plans to take it and leave you.
Huh?
I went to a restaurant the other day for business dinner, so I could hear everything that was going on behind me.
What about it?
I heard a familiar voice, and when I took a peek, it was definitely your husband.
What?
I was listening to his conversation. Then I heard him talking with a young woman about what he was going to do with his retirement money.
Oh no!
I'm going to give up that miserable woman and devote the rest of my life to my little Mary. That's what he said. It's disgusting.
That's a lie.
He's there with you, right? Why don't you ask him?
I did.
What did he say?
He said he thought this was our last trip together. He told me he loves Mary and wants a divorce.
See? I knew it was him.
What the hell?
That's the reality.
I don't deserve to be treated like this. I've worked so hard in my own way.
Everyone does it. In your case, there's nothing left at the end because you're rotten on the inside.
But
your son and daughter will hate you. They are going to blame you for this. You should be prepared for that, you know.
They are scolding me now.
If you live your life thinking that you are the only one who needs to be happy, You will always get what you deserve. Life is well planned, isn't it?
I will send them back home. But I want to go to France to heal my wounds, so lend me some money.
What do your wounds mean to me? The children are the ones who were hurt and confused the most when their families split up. Don't think you are the only one suffering.
I was cheated on, remember? It's so hard, I can't stop crying.
You deserve it.
That's terrible.
You can't go home until you find a cheap ticket.
I don't want to go home in economy.
Then why don't you walk home?
Don't be so unreasonable.
After what you did to us, that's the least you can do.
I have no more money. I don't know what to do.
Come on, think for yourself.
Please, help me.
If you don't feel like helping others, why do you think people will help you?
Oh no.
It's your turn to pay for your actions.
I can't believe I'm being treated like this.
Do you know the word deserve?
What should I do?
You have to decide for yourself.
Help me.
Before you ask for help, look back at what you've done in the past.
Oh no, really, please help me.
If you want help so bad, think about changing yourself first.
Change? How?
Why don't you start by being nice to people?
That is difficult for me.
That's why you're in this mess now.
I don't know what to do anymore.
That's the path you chose, right? Good luck with your new start.
You devil! Remember that when I get back.
After that, they managed to get 4 return tickets, and Lydia and her family were able to return home. However, when they arrived at the airport, her husband went straight to Mary and disappeared. I was relentless in charging Lydia for the airfare. She didn't have the money to pay it back, so she had no choice but to use Ashley's credit card. Lydia started her first part-time job at a gas station to pay off her debt. It looked like she was having a hard time working at the cash register. No one had any sympathy for her, and they looked at her coldly as if she had chosen this path. Later, Todd and I both got divorced from our partners. Todd's children stayed with him, and fortunately, he was able to raise them well. Ashley rebelled at first. When she realized that she could not get her way, she abandoned her children and started looking for a new man. What kind of a scumbag is she? My ex-husband Paul came to apologize to me after the divorce. But of course, he never got my heart back. I don't know what he has done since then. I have started a new life and have slowly started to move on. I still can't heal the wounds in my heart, but from now on, I will look for my own happiness.
Hey sis, how are you? Are you able to get out of the hospital? Leah, I'm feeling so great that it's hard to stay in bed, but I think I won't be able to leave the hospital. Oh, I didn't expect you would be hospitalized because of TPL. I thought you would go back to our house and go to the hospital from there. That was my plan too, but with a belly like this, I was worried. It's the first time I'm having a baby, so I should rest, like the doctor said. Right. Unfortunately, I've never had a baby before, so I don't have any advice for you. I'm sorry. Hey, it's not something you should apologize for. It's enough that you tried to cheer me up. Really? I'm glad I'm being helpful to you. I work in an office, so I can at least text you like this. I'll text you when I can. I can't come see you often, though. You know I'm so busy that I go home just to go to bed. I know you're busy and you've done enough for me. Thank you. How are you? Busy at work? Sorry, I have to stay in the hospital for so long. Well, I didn't think you'd be in the hospital this long. I've been working late and feeling exhausted. I thought so since you don't come to see me. Take care. It's gonna be busy after the baby is born. It'll be a big problem if you get sick. I know. What do you have for dinner? I just ordered some food and eat. Don't worry about me, so focus on your own treatment. I know, but are you mad at me? I'm not mad at you, but I can't focus when you text me while I'm working. Oh, right. I have a lot of free time, so I might have been texting you too much. Sorry. When will you be able to come here? I don't know. I want you to come by after work sometime. I'm sure the baby can hear you now. But even if I go talk to the baby, it won't make any difference, right? What? He might be able to hear my voice, but even if I talk to your belly when you're in the hospital, it's not like he's going to be born soon. That's true, but I want to see you too. You can see me when you come home after the birth. Until then, you should concentrate on the birth there. Is that it? The baby has been in my belly for 9 months, and now we're finally going to meet him, and you're that cold? No, I'm not. Guys don't really feel it because nothing changes in our body. Well, that's true. I hear that a lot. Anyway, I'll be there if I can finish work early. I've got some more work to do. I'll see you then. Okay. Leah, it's urgent. Please text me back. What's wrong? I can't reach Harry. I've been calling and texting, but he hasn't read my texts and returned my calls. Maybe he's busy at work. He said you were insistent. You saw him? Yeah, on my way to work by accident. He said he's busy with work. That's why he goes home late every day. I wonder if he's been eating enough. Really? Can you get in touch with him? I can't. We just ran into each other the other day. Right. Oh God. I think my labor started. What? I'm expecting the baby today. I was hoping you could tell him. I mean, we just ran into each other, so I don't know where your husband is. If you can't reach him, why don't you tell him after the baby is born? Huh? He wouldn't know when the baby will be born. Is that even possible? If you can't get in touch with him, there's nothing we can do. He seemed really busy. God, I can't rely on you at a time like this? Sorry! Oh, sorry, I took it out on you since I'm having the labor. Sorry. I'd like to ask him to pay for the hospital, the birth fee, the birth certificate, and all of the paperwork. Why don't you ask Mom? Well, if I can't reach him, then I guess I'll have to ask her. What if I can't even reach him after the birth? I'm sure I'll leave the hospital as soon as the baby is born. Even then, you'll have to ask Mom and Dad. Your husband's parents live far away, right? That's right. If I need you, help me too, Leah. It might be more helpful to have you. I can't. Why not? You know I'm busy too. Editor's job is so irregular. I'm stuck in the office. I told you before, didn't I? Even in your sister's emergency? No, I probably wouldn't be able to. So you don't want to see my baby? It's not like that, but you guys won't help me at all. You don't have to say it like that. Hey, can you please respond? What is this all about? I'm finally getting out of the hospital with the baby, and where's the daddy? And the house is empty. You already left the hospital? I was waiting for it. Huh? I'm sorry, I know you just gave the birth, but I can't live with you anymore. Sorry, but you'll have to raise the child by yourself. Why is this happening? He's your child. You're leaving without even seeing him? Why would I agree to you without knowing the reason? I think it's better if you don't know. Are you crazy? Do you know what you're doing? If I'm going to raise this child by myself, that means we're getting divorced. We were both so happy when we finally had a baby, right? Yeah, I remember. We even made a promise that when we have a baby, we'll build our own home. Right, but that was in the past. The past? Isn't this about our future? I'm sorry, but there is no future. There's an envelope on the table with divorce documents. Fill it out and send it to the lawyer. You can't just... This is insane. You left me alone in the hospital and when I had labor. You didn't call me back. And after I left the hospital, you asked me to divorce you? Give me a good reason why you're doing this. That's... You and I had a bad chemistry, you know? The incompatibility. Really? What? This is a fine reason, right? Is that the reason? What? Are you doubting me? After the baby was born, a new mother from our same department came to see me at the hospital. We got to know each other since we had our babies around the same time. We promised each other we'd call after the baby was born. So what? She sent me a picture. Picture? A picture of her kid? I'm not interested in that. No, a picture of you. Huh? Why my picture? She saw you with an unknown woman. She was curious, so she took your picture as evidence. Plus, the woman you were with looked like she had a big belly. But it obviously wasn't me, so she thought it was weird. What? Let me send you that picture now. I was surprised to see the woman in the picture. I mean, I felt as if someone had hit me over the head with a big hammer. Because the woman in the picture with you is my sister. You were having an affair with Leah? That's why she sent me those texts spying on me. The reason why I stopped hearing from you, why only Leah sended me texts, and why you kept saying you're busy. Now I understand everything. If you know what I'm talking about, good. That was quick. I'm divorcing you and I'm going to be with Leah. She has a 5-month-old baby in her belly. That's why I'm leaving you and I can't raise your child. How can you say that so brazenly? Of course I'll agree to the divorce. You'll lose everything, even your property, okay? Huh? About that. The division of property. Let's discuss it later. Property division? Don't make me laugh. You're not getting any property. Why not? We have savings, right? It should be around $100,000. You need to study more. There's no way you have property division. Why not? Common property should be divided fairly. There's no way you're going to get them all by yourself. Common property. Aren't you misunderstanding something? Misunderstanding what? Common property is what we saved and what we bought after we got married. This $100,000 is what I saved when I was single. Well, it includes dividends too, though. You're kidding, right? What about my salary and bonus? You used your salary to pay the rent, utilities, and food. I used my salary to cover the shortage, right? Oh, then what about my bonus? Did you forget that you used it to buy whatever you want? What? A set of golf clubs, a new car, a luxury brand suit, etc. Most of the bonus must have disappeared for those payments. You didn't realize it yourself? What? Then what about the property division? Of course, zero. Even if there was, you had an affair and made a child while I was pregnant, so you would be considered neglecting my child, and you wouldn't get any money. You're kidding, right? It's obvious you were cheating. Moreover, with my sister, I'll get enough compensation and child support from you. I'm in the middle of discussion with my lawyer right now. Wait a minute. I thought I was getting a property division, so I bought a house at Leah's request. I was going to use the property division to pay for it. What am I gonna do? I don't know. You did everything on your own, so don't cry and beg me. And I'll never let you see my child, so keep that in mind. At best, hope you and Leah will suffer. Sis! Answer the phone! Sis, don't ignore! What is it? Don't play dumb! What have you done? No property division? You evil! Evil? Which one of us is evil? You stole my husband and had a baby with him. I'm speechless. My child doesn't have a father since the moment he was born. I feel sorry for him. It's your fault! Huh? Why is it my fault? Because you're not attractive, so he started to love me. Oh, whatever. I'm not interested in that guy anymore. I'm just going to raise up my child to be a fine young man. I don't care about that either. I'm going to have a baby too. I heard that. That's why we bought a house. I used my savings to pay for the deposit and others, but I was going to use his property division to pay for the rest. What are we gonna do? Why are you asking me? We're divorced now and I have nothing to do with it. In the first place, our savings is what I saved when I was single, so it's not subject to property division. Oh no! We're going to suffer from the finances! Then why don't you just sell the house? I know you just bought it though. Don't say it like it's none of your business. It is not my business. I don't want to do that. Then why don't you both work to death to pay for it? Figure out how to pay together. It's none of my business. You are really cold. That's why he left you. Fine. I'll talk to Mom. Are you stupid? Huh? Mom won't support you. Why not? Think about what you've done. You took my husband away from me, and now you're having his baby. Mom and Dad are both furious. What? You're surprised? Wow, how much of an easygoing person are you? Of course they are. They said they would cut you off. They would never forgive you for hurting me and my child so deeply. Oh no! What am I supposed to do? I don't know how to raise a child on my own. I bet. Figure it out with him. Oh, I know. I should cry to his parents. Huh? About the house and raising the child. I can just ask his parents. How many times should I tell you? Are you an idiot? His parents are furious too. What? I told them what happened before I left the hospital. They cried on the phone and apologized to me. They said their son did a terrible thing and then asked me to forgive him. Really? They said they would do everything they could to help pay for the child support. So even though you guys cried at them, I can see that you guys will be rejected at the entrance. Then what are we going to do? I told you, I don't know. It's not my problem, so don't ask me anymore. I don't even want to see your face. I'm sad to lose my only sister like this. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to charge you compensation too. No, there's no way I can pay that. I can't. But I've already discussed it with my lawyer. I'm sure you'll be receiving a bill from him soon. Oh no, I'm about to have a baby. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. You deserve it. Can I talk to you now? I have nothing more to talk to you. Don't say that. Listen to me. Compensation, child support, home payment, childbirth fee, I can't afford them. Well, you had a low income. It was a miracle that you had such a good life, you know? That was because you had a good income, right? I know. You just understand now? I went to my parents' house to beg for money. But you, what have you done? They said they didn't want to think of a shameless man like me as their son. I can never go back to that house. They're insulating me. And they refuse to see me. I knew it. But then, I can't even let Leah have a baby now. To be honest, I think we can only make it through the day. You don't need to tell me that. That's what you wanted, right? You abandoned me and this child. Please, will you help me? Huh? You must have over $100,000 in savings right now. Lend it to me. I'll pay you back. Who are you talking to? You had an affair with my sister and even had a baby with her. You abandoned me after I just had a baby. Also, this child's future. You may think I'm fine, but I don't know how much I've suffered. Thanks to the support of my parents, I'm finally starting to be positive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've made you guys suffer. Sorry. Apologizing doesn't make any difference. This is about people's lives, okay? You don't understand the seriousness of the matter. I'm sorry. I have Leah's future and unborn child's future. Please, help me. I've already cut off that girl. She's a stranger to me. Don't say that. I only care about my child's future. I can't afford to take care of you guys. I don't want to think about it. I will never help you guys. Do not reach me again. No, please. I have no one else to ask. Then why don't you just sell the house? Leah doesn't want me to do that. Oh, right. If you're going to listen to her selfishness, you'll have to work like a slave. I don't think there's no one who can help you guys. Don't say that. At least, not that. I, or my parents, or your parents will help you. If you're going to ask for help, then find someone else. Well, I'm not going to text you anymore since it has nothing to do with me. Wait a minute. I don't want to break off relationship with you. Then I can break up with Leah and get back together with you. You're the worst. It was right to divorce you. There's no way I could raise a child with a man who has zero responsibility. Okay, I'm gonna block you. Wait, please. After that, Leah somehow managed to have a baby, but they couldn't earn enough money to raise a child, so they went bankrupt. They lost all of their property and now raising their child quietly in a shabby old apartment. Leah became neurotic by raising a child for the first time, so I heard. Harry has to take care of the housework and the baby, and he can't even work enough. I feel sorry for the child, but it is none of my business. I am raising my child with my parents' help back at home. I am so grateful for my parents' thoughtfulness. My purpose in life is to see my child grow up with smiles on his face. I will continue to look forward and live with sincerity.
Melody, why aren't you answering the phone? You're not busy anyway. Answer the phone.
You called me? Was it urgent? I had an important meeting at work. What's up?
I left my files at home and I need them at work. I left them on my desk last night after working on my computer, so you'll know where they are. You need to bring it to me right now. What? I just had that important meeting and I couldn't answer the phone. Of course I'm at work, so there's no way I can go. A meeting? LOL. What kind of meeting is worth your income? I have more important work than you. With your low income position, they won't notice if you left the company for a bit.
Low income? Isn't that too harsh? It's not as low as you think. I don't think we're that different. It depends on how much I work overtime, but our difference is about $200.
Are you stupid? $200 is a big difference. Just admit the fact. Besides, you know what? I put in more money for living expenses than you do. And I'm the breadwinner of the family. So you should know who you are. I'm better than you, right?
Huh? Is there such a thing as higher or lower position in a married couple? We are a family.
Family? That's fine. But there's still a difference. I'm the head of the family. You're in a lower position than me. Anyway, just go and get me my files. Unlike you, I'm using them for an important afternoon meeting. This is not for fun.
No. I'm not working for fun either. I have a business meeting with a client. You're the one who forgot them, so do something about it yourself.
Are you kidding me? Who do you think you are, Melody?
That's my word. I do all the housework. So if you consider what I do, I'm working more than you in terms of labor. Think about it and don't be bossy.
What are you joking? LOL. Which one of us is the bossy one? Women do the housework, that's obvious. I mean, you won't get paid for housework. Don't quibble just because you make less than me.
It's going to be a big problem if you say like that nowadays, you know? Your brain is that level even though you work. If you're acting like that at work, you're gonna get in trouble.
Who are you talking to? I'm your husband. You want to get divorced by being bossy?
You're the one who'll be in trouble if I divorce you. You can't do anything about the house. You don't even know where things are.
You'd be in trouble too. You're able to make a living because of my earnings. What are you going to do when I'm gone? You'll cry.
Hey, aren't married couples supposed to support each other equally?
I'm putting in enough money to live on.
I'm putting in my own money too. I'm not depending on you.
I put in more than you do, so you're able to live.
Do you know how much more you put in?
I don't care how much. It's true that I put in more.
We're going around in circles and it's making me sick.
Oh, that's good. Then you can leave work early and go home. You should just leave early from the beginning and bring me my files.
You're worried about your own stuff instead of your wife who's not feeling well. What the hell? I didn't marry you to be your housekeeper. This kind of conversation makes me wonder why I married you.
Of course, it's because I was old enough to get married and you wanted to get married too.
You got married because I wanted to? And how about you?
Well, I was old enough to get married and I thought maybe marriage would make things easier.
Is that about the housework? Am I a thing? It doesn't sound like I'm a wife. I'm a housekeeper.
I never said that. You're being paranoid. I mean, same to you. You think I'm your convenient wallet, huh?
I never thought of you that way.
Who knows? My colleagues say women are good at acting.
That's so disrespectful to women. You're talking against all the women in the world. There are plenty of women who make more money than men.
But you don't make more money than me.
Your attitude has changed like that lately, huh? Is it because of that coworker? You never said anything about my income before.
No, I was just being too nice to you. My colleague recently got divorced and his ex-wife, who worked part-time, was spending her entire salary on herself and making ends meet on his salary. And then she gradually stopped doing housework. He advised me not to let that happen to me.
I have a full-time job. I work as much as you do, and I do all the housework.
For now, right? But you never know what will happen in the future. So we have to clarify who is in the higher position.
Are you serious? I like my job. That's why I keep working. What happens when you say you don't know what's going to happen in the future?
It's a life where you have no respect for me, where you don't do the housework, where you do whatever you want.
Do you think all the wives in the world are like your coworker's ex-wife? I have a full-time job to begin with, and I have no intention of quitting. Why do I have to be compared with her? Don't be rude and assume that all women are like that.
That's how women are.
If you're going to be so old-fashioned, then show me you make more money than I do so that you can make a difference in position.
You're an idiot. You're too old-fashioned to think that way.
That's a complete double standard. Don't be so easy.
What's so easy about it? I'm working so hard.
All you do is work.
You have no idea how hard it is.
I'm working too. If you take your job seriously, you wouldn't forget things. How sloppy. You're half-assed and sloppy, you know that?
Who's half-assed?
My husband, Thomas, I'm afraid. He doesn't even make as much as a celebrity. He's not even close to me, and he acts like he's a king.
I make more than you.
Yes, $200, LOL. Is that the only way you can protect your identity?
Don't talk nonsense. I'm seriously going to divorce you if you keep being bossy.
You think I'll obey you if you say so? You don't have any guts.
So do you.
If you have time to chat like this, go home and pick up what you forgot.
I'm busy. Why should I go back home?
Because you left them at home?
You bring them. Think about it. Your office is closer to home.
I'm busy too. Going back home, go to your office, and then back to my own office? Too irrational. Are you going to give me money for a cab?
There's no way I can be that wasteful.
You're now being stingy. Then I can't. I have work too.
You are stingy. You're more stingy with your love than I am with the money, aren't you? This was your chance to be a good wife. That's enough. If the meeting doesn't go well, it's your fault. You won't support your husband. Poor me.
How can you say that? No, it's clearly your fault.
We'll talk about this when I get back. Be prepared.
If you do anything mean, I'll call my dad and brother.
That's not fair.
That's my word. You tried to use me for your own reasons. Why do you have to be mad at me?
I don't give a shit about you anymore.
Blah, blah. Do what you want. Good luck at the meeting. Thomas, what's for dinner tonight? Will you cook? Oh, and do the laundry too.
Huh? What's wrong with you? Why should I, who earn more money than you, do the housework? It's your job.
Sorry, I got promoted.
What? That means you earn more? How much?
Ding dong! $500 more than you do, but it'll be more if you include overtime.
You're kidding. I can't believe you got promoted. How did you cheat?
Idiot! I didn't cheat. You know it's my real ability. Unlike you, I've been working hard every day. Well, I make more money than you do, so you'll do all the housework from now on, right?
What are you talking about? It's just $500.
Oh, who was complaining the other day about the $200 difference in salary?
A man do the housework? I'm busy at work too.
Don't make me say it again. I'm busy too. I work the same hours as you do. And yet, I make more money than you do. So, according to what you've been saying, you should be the one doing the housework, right?
That can't be. How can your salary go up that suddenly?
I've been working and studying for my qualification. While you were being lazy at home, I was studying hard.
You kept it a secret? I didn't even know.
I'm sure you didn't notice. You were just giving me orders, drinking alcohol, and watching TV. You didn't even look at me, did you? You didn't care what I did. You didn't care about the housekeeper who cooked your meals, cleaned your house, and did your laundry.
That's misunderstanding. I didn't say anything like that.
That's what you mean. So from now on, we're reversing positions.
Doing the housework is not my job. I can't cook. Are you going to eat burnt meat?
I'm not going to eat that. Why don't you take a cooking class?
I can't. I'm too busy at work. I don't have time for that.
You and we work the same hours. I was able to do it, so there's no way you can't.
I said I can't do it.
Then we're getting divorced.
What?
I've been thinking about it for a while. You mentioned it the other day too, right? I'm good with it too, so let's get divorced.
No, I didn't really mean it.
You were not really thinking about getting divorced, but the word divorce came up. See, I told you, you used the word divorce to get me to listen to you. How awful.
That was because you wouldn't listen to me, so I had no choice.
That means you wanted me to obey you, right? How is that even possible for a couple?
You could have just been nice and listened to me. Anyway, I'm not getting divorced.
Okay then, I'll have a lawyer. I still have your messages saying you will divorce me.
That's not fair.
You should really think about who is not fair. You just act like a big jerk and don't even do the housework, and all you do is make morally harassing comments. Aren't you the one who's not fair?
So you want me to help out a little with the housework?
I'm sorry, what? Did you say you'll help? Who do you think chores are for? It's for our lives, right? Help is wrong. We're supposed to share completely.
But housework is a woman's job.
How persistent. Are you going to pay me for doing the housework?
Why should I do that? Where in the world are there housewives like that?
Every housewife in the world does housework for her family, even if she doesn't get paid for it. Even though they work full-time or part-time or complete housewife, but the husband supports the wife.
That's why I'm working and earning money.
I told you I make more money than you.
I'm putting in a little more money for living expenses. You're so picky.
Don't you get it yet? We both work. You say you put more money into our living expenses, but after all, if we go out to eat, I pay for it. So it doesn't mean that you're paying more. We pay for each other's living expenses for the sake of our own lives, not for yourself.
So what?
So that means I get no support from you. This is just an exploitation of love, right? You push me to do everything. I wanted your feelings, not money. I wanted a support with your thoughts. I've totally lost feelings for you in the last few months, and I'm tired of doing all the housework.
Don't just give up.
I don't even want to talk to you anymore. You need to talk to a lawyer about the divorce. And please, talk about the division of property and so on. I'm going to stay at my sister's for the time being with my necessary things.
Wait a minute. Don't decide on your own. My opinion is,
that's enough. Me. It's always about you. I want to get divorced. That's all. If you want to talk about you, go and talk to a lawyer. Well, if he would listen to you.
Wait a minute, Melody. It's all because of my colleague. I was measuring your love. Sorry.
Now you're blaming others. Not your fault. Last time, it was my fault because I didn't deliver something you forgot, right? It's always someone else's fault. I don't want to spend my life with someone like that.
I'm sorry I blamed you. That's not what I meant. Hey, I was in such a hurry that I lost my mind. I beg you, please reconsider.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. You're just saying sorry to protect your poor self. Ew. I just want to get divorced and feel refreshed. Goodbye.
Wait, Melody. Don't be so stubborn. If we get divorced, I'll be all alone. I won't be able to eat your food. Without you, I don't know where everything is. Oh, I'll help you. No, I'll do the housework. I got an idea. At least stay with me and teach me until I can live on my own, okay? Show me how, please. Hey, Melody, say something.
Thomas contacted me several times after that, but I did not reply to any of his messages. And after a month with a lawyer in between, the divorce was finalized. The divorce did not go smoothly, and he was as whiny as a child. At the end, our parents had to convince him. Now that we are divorced, I'm able to get more salary and I'm working positively to improve myself more. Has my standard of living gone down? No, not at all. On the contrary, it is much more relaxed. I realized this after the divorce, but he said he was paying more for living expenses than I was. But in reality, I think I was bearing more of the burden. Well, we were able to adjust it by dividing the property, so I have no complaints. Unlike me, who has become physically and mentally healthy, Thomas is unable to do housework. And I heard that he returned to his parents' home because he had a trouble with his work and his salary had dropped.
Eleanor, do you have a moment? Carol, what's going on? Actually, I have something to tell you. What is it? Yesterday, When I passed by your house, I noticed your yard was full of weeds. As a daughter-in-law, shouldn't you take better care of the house?
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been aware of it, but I've been so busy with work lately that I haven't had the time.
Being busy is just an excuse. As a daughter-in-law, it's natural to prioritize the household chores, right? If the house is a mess, it affects my reputation too.
You're right. I'll take care of it as soon as possible.
Also, I saw you coming back from shopping yesterday with a lot of grocery bags. Do you really need to buy that much at once?
Yes, I buy in bulk so I don't have to go shopping multiple times.
Oh my, that's so sloppy. Isn't it your duty as a daughter-in-law to buy fresh ingredients and cook every day?
But it's more efficient to buy everything at once when I have time.
Efficiency isn't something a housewife should worry about. Your role is to provide fresh meals for the family every day.
I see. I'll be more careful from now on.
And one more thing. Yesterday, I saw the leftovers from the dinner you made. What are you going to do with so much leftover food? It's very wasteful.
I made extra portions for my husband, but he ended up eating out unexpectedly.
That's just an excuse. You should plan properly to avoid waste. If you can't do that, you're failing as a housewife.
But Carol, sometimes sudden changes in plans are unavoidable, and sometimes I make a little extra.
That never happened in my younger days. You need to try harder.
I understand, but it would help if you could be a little more understanding.
There's no need for understanding. You just need to listen to what I say and do it properly. That will benefit the family.
Yes, Carol, I understand. I'll do my best.
Also, I have one more request.
What is it?
My friends are going to visit me. I'd like to serve some homemade sweets you've made. Could you prepare them in advance and keep them in the fridge?
I understand. Please let me know the date.
You really repeat yourself a lot. I said there's no need for me to tell you that, didn't I?
Huh? But if I don't know the date, I can't make the sweets. I want to serve the freshest possible.
Fine. I'll message you on WhatsApp when it's decided. Is that okay? Eleanor, I have a favor to ask. Is that all right? I mean, of course, you have to accept it.
Carol, what's the favor?
I'm sure you'll do me a favor. This Sunday, I'm thinking of hosting a home party with some friends.
A home party?
Yes. Actually, I'm planning to invite about 20 friends this Sunday. Could you help me a little? Your homemade sweets are very popular, so I'd like you to prepare a variety of sweets for that day. Everyone is looking forward to it.
What?
I want to have an all-you-can-eat sweets buffet. I want you to prepare a lot of different types so everyone can eat as much as they want. Everyone is very excited about the homemade sweets.
Huh? You want me to hand make sweets for a buffet for 20 people?
That's right. Baking is your hobby, isn't it? And your new house has such a big kitchen and even an industrial fridge. So you should make use of those facilities. So I thought I'd leave the party preparations to you, considering your skills and equipment. Oh, and please prepare tea and coffee too. Make sure everything is perfect so everyone will be satisfied.
Sorry, but I can't do it that day.
Why not?
Actually, there's a coworker's wedding that day. I'll be busy with preparations the day before, and I won't have time to make sweets. A wedding is an important event, so I really need to prioritize that.
Oh, I see. But I'm not asking you to do everything on the day of the party. If you can prepare everything before that day, it should be fine. You should be able to manage it before you leave for the wedding, right? I'm asking you because I believe you can do it.
Well, you see, this wedding is a handmade wedding and we're all preparing together. I'll be busy with the preparations the day before. Also, a buffet-style, all-you-can-eat sweets party, that means a lot of sweets, doesn't it? Making that many sweets by myself is really difficult.
Well, yes, but I'm asking you because I believe you can do it.
I'm sorry, but it's really impossible. Could you buy something from the store instead?
What are you talking about? I've already told my friends we're having a party with your homemade sweets. Are you trying to embarrass me? You're not allowed to say no.
This is unreasonable.
You have no right to refuse me. A daughter-in-law must listen to her mother-in-law. Prioritizing my requests is what you should be doing above all else. If you can't do that, you're failing in your role as a daughter-in-law.
Even if you say that, impossible things are still impossible.
Instead of wasting time arguing, you should start gathering the ingredients for the sweets. Time is limited, so you should start as soon as possible.
I'm saying it's impossible. I already have plans for that day.
Well, I'm counting on you. You know what you need to do, so make sure you do it well.
Carol, can I ask you something? Carol!
What is it? You're so noisy.
Did you enter our house again? I've told you many times not to come in without permission.
Don't say such things that make me sound like a bad person. I just went into my son's house. Is there a problem with a mother coming to her son's house? And since you weren't there, I just came to check on the house.
How did you get in when I didn't give you a spare key? I never imagined you would come in without permission.
I found a spare key and took it. You didn't give me a spare key, so I had no choice. I didn't mean any harm.
You took it without asking? That's definitely harmful. That's entering our house without permission. And why didn't you let me know in advance? Why did you do such a thing?
It's your fault for not giving me a spare key. Isn't it natural for a mother to come and enter freely to her son's house? As a family member, you should trust me more.
Was it you who took the cakes from the fridge? Those were special cakes. Why would you do that?
Oh, that. You kept saying it was impossible to prepare, but you ended up getting it done. I guess I can give you some credit for that. But just having cakes, don't you think it lacks variety?
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
There were a few kinds, but I told my friends, my daughter-in-law changed it to a cake buffet without asking. When you meet my friends, make sure you apologize properly. They were really looking forward to it, so you should apologize to them.
Wait a minute. So you took the cakes from the fridge for your home party with your friends, is that it? That's a problem. Those cakes were special.
Yes, that's right. We all ate the fancy cakes from the fridge.
You ate all of it already?
Yes, they were prepared for us, so it's only natural we ate them. Eating for free is the best.
This is terrible.
What?
Those cakes weren't prepared for your request. They had a special meaning. I can't believe you took them without asking.
What are you talking about? There's no way those cakes could be for anything other than my home party. Naturally, I thought they were for my party. And I didn't think you'd make that many cakes, so I took them without knowing anything.
But those were the wedding cakes for today's wedding.
What? Wedding cakes? What do you mean?
There was a large whole cake and many sliced cakes in the fridge, right? They were all for the wedding. Yesterday, my coworkers and I spent hours preparing them with care. I can't believe you took those cakes we worked so hard on without permission. Why would those be at your home? Normally, you wouldn't keep wedding cakes at home, right? The wedding is this afternoon, and we're using the company's conference room. Since our house is within walking distance, we stored all the cakes in our industrial fridge. I can't believe you took them without knowing. I just went out to do some shopping. When I came back, this happened. Oh my God, what have you done? Because of you, the wedding was almost ruined. I didn't know. I didn't think they were such important cakes, and we've already eaten them all, so don't complain now. You can't undo something that's already been eaten, right? So it's too late to complain. What are you saying? That's not an excuse. We're about to enter the art museum now. I don't want to waste time on this. I'm turning off my phone. Bye. Wait, Carol. Unbelievable. This is just too much. Eleanor, what's going on? Are you trying to harass me? What an unreasonable daughter-in-law you are. Hey, at least answer the phone. Is this your doing? What is the meaning of this? Eleanor! What is it? What's with this invoice? Oh yes, I'm billing you $3,500 for the cakes. What? Is it for the cakes? I believe it's written in the breakdown section. If you check the details, you'll understand. $3,500 for cakes is ridiculous. That's way too much. Are you trying to rip me off? I can't believe you're asking for that much money. They even said they were giving you a low estimate. Considering the circumstances, it's a reasonable amount. What? Are you serious? First of all, the cakes you ate while saying all-you-can-eat sweets buffet were for 68 people. Do you understand how much time and effort it took to make that amount? 68 people? Were there really that many cakes? Yes, that's the number of people who attended the wedding. Those cakes were handmade by my coworkers and me in my kitchen. The fruits used for decoration were quite expensive, and they were for the wedding. But still, $3,500? That's way too much, no matter how you look at it. Please, listen to me. You mistakenly thought the cakes were for you, and you and your friends ate all 68 portions. It's quite impressive that 20 women could eat so much. The immediate problem was how to deal with the wedding cakes being eaten before the wedding. Canceling the wedding because of this would have been unreasonable. Unreasonable? Watch your tone. Are you in a position to say such things? What? I'll continue. First, the whole cake for the cake cutting ceremony, our CEO contacted an acquaintance who is a pastry chef. By sheer luck, they managed to make a wedding cake from extra sponge cakes and decoration materials they had prepared for another large order. Even so, it wasn't enough for 68 people, so my coworkers and I ran around the city's bakeries to gather enough cakes for everyone. The cost of these additional cakes is included in the $3,500. What? It sounds like it worked out, so there's no problem. But because of that, I had to spend the whole day apologizing. I had to take responsibility and apologize for the problem you caused. Oh, so you're admitting you were at fault. Then I don't understand why you're billing me for the cakes. I apologized because it was something my mother-in-law caused. Everyone said I wasn't to blame given the circumstances. What? The wedding didn't get canceled, so it's fine. What are you talking about? The fact remains that the root cause was you. Wait a minute. And the bride and groom this time were my respected supervisors. So we really wanted to celebrate with our handmade cakes. We wanted it to be a smooth and joyful wedding celebration. But you ruined that for us. We're asking you to cover just the cost of the cakes. You should be thankful, not complaining. What? Even after all this, you still don't understand. No matter what I say, you refuse to listen. In the first place, you're the biggest cause because you didn't act for my sake. If you had prioritized my request even a little, this wouldn't have happened. Huh? Wait a minute, that's completely unreasonable. If you had made the sweets for the home party as I asked from the start, none of this would have happened. You ruined my plans, so it's all your fault. I wouldn't have made a mistake, so you are the cause of everything. It's your fault for not listening to your mother-in-law and acting on your own. You should bear all the losses that resulted from that. Therefore, you should pay the $3,500 as punishment for ignoring my requests. It's only fair. How can you even come up with such an outrageous thought? Your statements are unbelievably self-centered. What did you say? You're calling me self-centered? You have no right to say that. Oh, and there's one more thing I need to tell you. What is it now? Actually, the bride at this wedding is not only my supervisor, but also the granddaughter of your husband's mentor. What? My husband's? Is that true? Yes. Your husband was greatly indebted to this mentor during his student days. I was also surprised when I heard about this unexpected connection. So, my husband knows about the cakes. What are we going to do? He came home earlier and I told him what happened. He then immediately called his mentor in a panic. He's currently apologizing on the phone right now. Oh no, that's a problem. He also said on the phone that he would visit to apologize properly later with you. So you will have to apologize with him. What? Why me? Do you still insist that this isn't your fault? It's clear that you are the cause. Well, Eleanor, I have a favor to ask. What is it? Can't we somehow make it seem like this was your fault? I don't want to admit that I did anything wrong. What? Are you serious? Can't we just say that you forgot my request for the sweets and prioritize the wedding cake instead or something? Carol, that's not possible. No one will believe such a lie. Come on! There must be some way to spin this. Your husband is also reading this WhatsApp chat. What? Why did you do that? He's letting out a big sigh and seems quite exasperated. And your friends who ate the cakes with you have apologized sincerely. What? They apologized? Yes, they are gathered here now. They're all worried about you. What? Why? My co-worker's mother-in-law is one of your friends, and she was so shocked by the story that she contacted everyone. It shows just how much of an impact your actions had on everyone around you. Your husband is heading to your home now and wants to discuss the future. You two need to have a serious talk. The future? What should I do? Carol, you can't escape from this situation anymore. You need to have a serious discussion with your husband about the future. First, you need to apologize properly, and then think about the next steps. This can't be happening. How did it come to this? Because your actions caused this. It's only natural you take responsibility. This is a chance to reflect on your behavior. So please, take care of the payment. Afterward, Carol got a severe scolding from my father-in-law. He vented all his accumulated frustrations, leaving her speechless and unable to respond. Despite the lecture, she did not change her attitude, which finally made my father-in-law lose his temper. He decided to divorce her and announced it right there. Carol was left all alone. Even then, she refused to admit her fault, spending her days in anger and sadness. Unable to withstand the cold stares from those around her, she eventually retreated to her rural hometown. In her hometown, rumors about her actions spread. and she became known as the woman who bullied her daughter-in-law and ate the wedding cake, leading to her complete isolation. We decided to start anew with my father-in-law, supporting him in his new life. By deciding to divorce Carol, he finally regained control of his life and began to enjoy peaceful days.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!